Speaking of big spreads, Chiefs given 15 on the road at Oakland. This is your bet your life savings game. I'm with you. I said a minute ago, some teams should give given double digits on the road, I usually don't like unless a team is really, really bad. Here you go, Raiders. That's a team that's really bad. I'm fine, especially Chiefs coming off the bye. Andy Reid's been good off the bye in his career. I don't know if that means a lot statistically, but I think the Chiefs are going to crush these guys.
I love every year we get to talk about Andy Reid and his record coming off the bye. It's like it's 16-3. Last year he lost that coming off the bye last year.
Okay.
And it was like a shock. Like, oh my God, Andy Reid doesn't lose coming off the bye. I think he's like when he has a bye in the playoffs, I think he's like 4-0. So overall, he's something like 20-3 when his team gets an extra week. It's crazy. Obviously, that's not going to mean much here because the Chiefs are so much better than the Raiders anyway. But yeah, I mean, do you remember the Chiefs are minus 15? Has there been a game this year where the Chiefs were this big of a favorite? Do you remember off the top of your head?
I thought that against the Cardinals at home, they were a huge favorite, somewhere around where we are now, maybe 17. Maybe they tried to tease us, or 16 and a half. Yeah. And they didn't cover.
Okay. Well, the Raiders are bad.
Yeah.
The Raiders are bad. The Chiefs are really good. This doesn't seem to be much of an issue for me. I didn't, like I said in the column, I picked him to win in the cover without even a second thought. So.
One other thing about this game. By the way, Sammy Watkins not practicing still after by bad sign, probably not going to play. The Raiders are 1-4 against the spread at home. Kansas City 5-0-1 against the spread away. Two things about the Chiefs. I love the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs have two losses: on the road by a field goal against the Rams, and on the road by a field goal against the Patriots. Really, really good. One thing I heard this week, doesn't matter so much for this game, but general I like to hear. Mahomes, as much as he racked up the stats against the Rams that night on Monday night, he made mistakes. He threw 5 turnovers, I think, a few interceptions. And you know what Reid said? They asked him about it this week, and he said, they basically said, does he need to limit mistakes more? Is he making too many mistakes? And Reid said no, that I want him to keep firing and I want him to learn from the mistakes. I don't want to rein him in and have him play like that. And I love hearing that. I love it.
I mean, that's like somebody asking, in Green Bay a decade and a half, hey, do we need to rein in Brett Favre a little bit? Does he make too many mistakes? And you're like, no, he's the Hall of Famer. He's right. A gunslinger, right? You don't rein in a gunslinger. Yeah, you have to live with the mistakes, but by and large, he's going to win games for you that way with that kind of aggression and that gunslinger mentality. And Mahomes, I think, is similar.
Yeah, and Gruden actually said that this week too. Gruden said, they were asking him about Mahomes, and he was talking about how much he liked him. And he even admitted, he copped to the thing that he said, I know everybody says that I love everybody, which is true. But he said, he reminds me of Favre so much. And that's a pretty high compliment to this guy. I love Mahomes too. All right, so we're both with the Chiefs. Points, we don't care how many points it is. It could be, I don't know if it could be 20, but I'll give the 15 and a half. 92% of the experts are giving the points with the Chiefs, 80% of the fans. 92% of people want to give 15 and a half points to a home team. How much disrespect is that for the Raiders? It's bad. So, all right.
Well, the Raiders earned it, man.
Yeah, they have.